Time I was playing in Memphis, Tennessee, down at Lafayette's Music Room, and I was talking to this girl before the show. She kind of came over and started talking, and so I felt like I was trying to be affable, and I was asking what I thought were, just regular ass questions, and like I said, I was like, what do you do for a living, And she was like, I teach jujitsu. And I was like, far out, man. I didn't know you could do that for money. And she's like, I don't do it for money. And I was like, fuck, because I thought I had that one. And anyway, so she kind of stormed off, and I had to start playing. And there's at the Lafayette's Club, there's this big window on that side of the stage over there, and you can see out into the street. And so I was playing my gig, and people were yelling out dumb shit at me, like, Ryan Adams, and I was like, trying to figure it out, and I noticed she was kind of standing out there, and this guy had pulled up on a motorcycle, and maybe he was like her boyfriend or her husband or something, and then she was starting in on him, and kind of, a lot of this kind of thing, and a lot of that kind of stuff. And she would yell, and then he would kind of rev his engine kind of over top of the yelling, which I had not seen that move before and was impressed by. I was like, save that shit for later on. If you ever get a motorcycle and a girlfriend. But anyway, so they kind of rode off or whatever, and then I finished my gig and I went home and I was feeling inspired to be in Memphis, so I was looking for some Memphis themed stuff to check out, and I found this documentary on this really great singer-songwriter named Jay Retard called Better Than Something. I don't know if anybody here is a Jay Retard fan at all or not, but I was bummed because I didn't, he passed away before I became a really big fan of his music, but I was watching that movie and I had a dream where he rode by me on a motorcycle in the dream, and he was like, in the Memphis Rain, man. And I was like, between that and the lady yelling at her boyfriend or whatever, clearly that's gotta be a folk song in G, I think. So I wrote this song called In the Memphis Rain, and if you're clapping along out there, this one's in the key of G, just keep that in mind. Don't you move too slow in the Memphis rain, in the Memphis rain.